ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अल्पाक्षरम्
असंवृद्धं सारवत्सर्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
उक्तानुक्तदुरक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्रागुः वार्तिकज्ञा मनीषिणः।
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्राहुः वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
मनीषिणः अयुन्
अयुन्न
ऋलृक् ये ओङ् ऐ औच् अयवरट् लण् ञमङणनम् जभै घटधश् जबगडदश् खफछठथ छटतौ कपै ह्यशसर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि अकुघविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः इचुयशानां तालु ऋतुरशानां मूर्धा लुतुलसानां दन्ताः उपूपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ ञमङणनानां नासिका च एदैतोघोत्कण्ठतालु
कण्ठतालु
ओदौतोः कण्ठौष्ठम्
ओदौतोः कण्ठौष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्तौष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्तौष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामेणाभिगता निशाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
So your internet having some problem, I think. So your after we complete chanting, your voice is heard. That's why I muted. But you check your internet connection. You are using data hotspot or direct connection. Just see because so lagging. Because it was lagging. This display was after we complete chanting, your voice is heard. That's why I muted. But of course, you can unmute if you want to ask questions. And no problem. Just mute it because it may disturb the chanting. That's why I muted. No other reason. Don't mistake me. That's why. All these chantings, what we do, I hope you all know by heart, right? Sutram, Sutra Lakshanam, Artika Lakshanam. Of course, Bhashyam is not here, not required here. You know what is the definition of Bhashyam also? Sutrartho varnyate yatra Vakya Sutranukaribihi Sapadani cha varnyante Bhashyam Bhashyavido viduhu. All these definitions, good to know. But of course, for our class now, Sutram and Vartika is enough. And all these prayers, shloka, verses. We'll keep chanting this for some classes and then we will stop because it takes time. We are in the Sandhi stage only, therefore we can do. Okay. Ramo me vikitam karotu satatam ramam bhaje sadaram.
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरबसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया ओ राम मां पालय
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया भो राम मां पालय
इदमस्तु सन्निकृष्टं समीपतरवर्ति च एतदो रूपम्
इदमस्तु सन्निकृष्टं समीपतरवर्ति च एतदो रूपम्
अदसस्तु विप्रकृष्टं तदिति परोक्षे विजानीयात्
अदसस्तु विप्रकृष्टं तदिति परोक्षे विजानीयात्
संहितैकपदे नित्या धातूपसर्गयोः
संहितैकपदे नित्याधातूपसर्गयोः
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु सा विवक्षामपेक्षते
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु सा विवक्षामपेक्षते
प्रत्यया शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमास्तथा
प्रत्यया शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमास्तथा
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः
Tadrusham trishu lingeshu sarvasu cha vibhaktishu
सदृशं त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु सर्वासु च विभक्तिषु
vachaneshu cha sarveshu yanna vyeti tadavyayam.
वचनेषु च सर्वेषु नव्येति तदव्ययम्
Su aujas,
सुऔजस्
auchas,
औक्षस्
tabhyam vis,
ताभ्याम्
ngebhyam vyas,
ङेभ्याम्
nasibhyam vyas,
ङसीभ्याम्
nas os am,
नस्तोस्ताम्
ni osup,
ङी ओसुप्
su aujas,
सुऔजस्
diptas ji,
तिप्तस्थि
siptastha, mipvasmas, ta atam, jha, thas atham dhvam, yet vahi mahing, di taha anti, si taha tha, mi vaha maha, te gite ante, se ite dve, ye vahe mahe. What is a dhatu for writing?
Lick.
It's here. You write.
त्वं लिखसि
Likasi. Yuam.
युवां लिखतः यूयं लिखतः
You talk.
त्वं वदसि
वदसि
त्वं वदतः
वदसि
Yuam vadataha yuyam
यूयं वदथ
vadatha. You teach.
त्वं
पठसि
पाठयसि
Not patasi.
पठसि is reading
पाठयसि
Patayasi or
बोधयसि
yes, cause to learn. Bodhayasi. Adhyapayasi.
अध्यापयसि पाठनं करोसि
Patanam karoshi. No. Patanam
that
karoshi. Yes, you can say yes. Yes, Patanam karoshi. Yes, possible. Why not? Yes. Patanam karoshi. Patasi. Patanam karoshi. Yes. Patayasi. Patayasi. In fact, Patanam karoshi only. It's correct. You give.
वदसि
No. It is dadasi. But this dhatu not required now because the form is different. Dadati, dattaha, dadati. Normally, the form Madhyama Purusha also will be not comfortable with the other dhat. Other forms are easy, other dhatus. So, what we are saying now. This is not required now. HSC is better.
yes
Okay.
we can't use tyajasi
Tejasi is giving up.
Giving
You're
up.
not-
giving
you're
up
giving up or you are giving. Giving up to giving up or giving up to give. So, da is to give. Tej is to give up. Okay. The reason for I said dadasi is not required is dadasi, dattaha, datta, dadami, dadvaha, dadmaha, and all will come. We don't know what it is. So that's why. It's not difficult. Only sandhi is involved, in fact. But duplication happens for those dhatus which we have not seen. That's the point. Because dada, dadasi, yuam. What is the pratyaya? Yeah, that's what I said. Dadataha, we will say that is wrong. That's why it is actually what happens. It is become dad. Dada will become dad. How does it become? We don't know. Not required. And pratyaya is taha, right? Si taha tha. Now after that is simple. What happens?
Dattah.
Sandhi happens. Dakara, Jal letter followed by Kar. Therefore, Dattaha. Therefore, Dattaha. But Dada become Dad. How does it become? We don't know. So it's not required. Similarly,
Dattha.
Bhagavachanam also comes
Dattha.
Datta. So Yuyam Datta. Yuvam Dattaha. Tvam Dadasi.
Dadasi.
Better you can use HSE, right?
Yes.
At this stage, that the HSE is better. You add.
Abhinayasi.
Yes.
Bhatati.
Sorry?
Abhinayasi.
Abhinayasi. Natasi. Yes. Abhinayasi. You come back.
Agachasi.
Agachasi.
Tvam
Agachasi.
agachasi. Tvam gachasi.
Tvam gachasi. Agachasi. Pratigachasi. Gachasi. You rise.
Udayasi.
Tishtasi.
Uttishtasi.
Very good. Uttishtasi. You rise. You get up. So let us take this.
Surya.
Uttishtati. Ramaha uttishtati. Mataro uttishtatah. Raja naha uttishtanti.
Ramah uttishti. Matarau uttishtatah. Rajanah uttishtanti.
Uttishtanti.
Uttishtanti. Rajanaha is Raja.
Raja
Rajanau.
Rajanah.
Rajanaha.
Rajanaha. Uttishtasi. Uttishtatah. Uttishtata.
Uttishti. Uttishtatah. Uttishtatha.
Uttishtami. Uttishtavaha. Uttishtamaha.
Uttishtami. Uttishtāvah.
Uttishtāvah.
Labate. Labhete. Labhante.
Labhate.
Labhante.
Labase. Labhete. Labadve.
Labhate.
Labhate.
Labhadve.
Labhe. Labhavahe. Labhamahe.
Labhe.
Labhavahe.
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 Subhashitam. Lalaget panchavarshani. Dashavarshani tadayet.
Lalaye panchavarshani dashavarshani tadayet.
Prapte tu shodashe varshe putram mitravadacharet.
Prapte tu shodashe varshe
Putram
mitravadacharet.
You can understand the meaning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kriya Padam, it is in what Lakara? Lakara we don't know. Can convert everything into present tense, no problem, okay. Because we know only Lat Lakara, present tense. It is in Vidiling. Ling Lakara, Vidiling. We don't know Vidiling. Don't worry about that. We can convert that into Lat Lakara. Lalayet is that. That is Kriya Padam. Lalayet and
Lalayati.
Tadayet.
Tadayet is there. Then
Tasharet.
here also, huh?
Mitravadacharet.
What is Kriya Padam here?
Acharet.
What Sandhi?
Mitravat acharet.
Yes.
Jashtva.
Dashta Sandhi. Mitravat, then Acharet. So three are the Lalayet, you can convert into Lalayati. Tadayati, my favorite dhatu. And Acharati. Huh? So Lalayati, Tadayati, Acharati. Panchavarshani Lalayet. Up to 15 years.
15%.
5
5 years.
Sorry,
5
Kshamitam. Yeah. I was testing you earlier.
I've been dealing with all that kind.
Panchavarshani, up to 5. Lalayati. Lalayati is
Kajol.
cajole, please them, cajoling them. Up to 5 years only. Dashavarshani, 5 to 10.
Adayati.
Take the rod and spoil the child. With the wealth vaangu vendiyadhu.
Spare the
rod. Dashavarshani tadaye. Okay. Prapte tu shodashe varshe. When it attains the youth, shodashe varshe.
16.
Is also
Kriya Padam. Prapte.
Prapte Kriya Padam. You tell me if it is Kriya Padam, then what Purusha, what Vachanam?
No, it's not Kriya Padam.
It's not Kriya Padam. Prapta, Praptaha, Prapto, Praptaha. When Prapta is what vibhakti?
7-1.
1-1. Prapte Shodashe Varte. Shodashe Varshe Prapte. Shodashe is okay, separate word actually. Can keep it a second. Shodashe Varshe Prapte. Individual words. Okay. Shodashe, one word. Varshe is another word.
Okay.
Space, I mean, it's not compound. Huh? Shodashe Varshe Prapte. When the person, but the boy, when the kid attains 16 years, then Putram you have to supply everywhere. Putram Panchavarshani Lalayati. Putram Dashavarshani.
Tadayati.
Not that it means 5 to 10 years you keep on beating the child. Huh? You can, you are allowable only that span only. Otherwise, when he grows old, he will continue to beat you after you are 60, 62 till you go. He will keep on beating you. Then. Shodashe Varshe Prapte, then Putram Mitravata Acharet. One must treat one's
Friend.
son as Mitravat. Mitravat is Avyayam. What is on Pratyaya is a Vati Pratyaya. Mitravat, Hiravat, Jadavat. Vat means like that. In the sense of like that, if it is used, it is Avyayam. Please note.
Okay.
We have seen Takaranta Shabda, right? Marut. And we are going to see some more Takaranta Shabda, Patat, Dhimat, etc. In fact, it is there in the Shabda Manjari. The Shabda Manjari which I sent you. We have not yet seen the Shabdas. It is there. Takaranta Shabda. Then just for your idea, I'm showing Dhimat. Dhimat is the one who has got Dhi. Buddhi is called Dhimat, Takaranta Shabda. Similarly, Balavat, the one who has got Balam, strength is called Balavat. Can decline. Balavan, Balavanto, Balavanta. Similarly, Putravati is don't decline Putravan, Putravanto. Putravati is because the meaning is different. Putravati, like a son. It is indeclinable. You understand what I'm saying? That point is the form, Putravata, Balavata looks same. I mean, ending with Takaranta. But the pratyas are different. That accounts for the one word to be avya, other one to be declinable. See, for example, I'll just type here and show. So they say Balavat, Balavat and Putravat. Don't they look same? Vatu? Yes. Same, right? So Balavat is a Pradipadikam. You can decline. When you decline, Balavat means the one who has got Balam. So we can say Balavan and Balavanto. You will learn the declension later. I will tell you how to even derive also. It's not difficult without sutra, you can learn. You can decline. So what about Putravata? Putravata has a meaning of like a son. Here Balavat is the one who has Balam. That meaning this pratyaya. What is a pratyaya is added. Here also Vat pratyaya is there. But it is different from this Vat pratyaya. It is not same. Here Putravat is like a son.
Like we say, Sharanji, Rama Shabdavat. Like that.
Yes, exactly. Yes. That is Abhiya indecline. We cannot decline this. Putravat is Putravat only. Don't try to. If we decline Putravat, Putravat. It will be that. That's called Abhiya. Sadrusham Trishu Lingeshu. Right? Sarva Sucha Vibhaktishu. Vachaneshu Sarveshu Yannavyati Tadavyam Abhiyam. This is what is there in the Subhashita. See, the Pratyaya looks same. This is a Pratyaya. Bala and Vata is a Pratyaya. Putra and Vata is a Pratyaya. But Pratyayas are different. They are not same. In fact, later we will learn. This is Vatu Pratyaya. Whereas this is Vati Pratyaya. Vati. But content is Vatu is equal to Vata. After removing the packing letters. Here also, after removing the content, it is Vata. So the content looks same, but original pratyaya is different. Understand? So that makes the Putravata and Abhiyam. So don't try to decline Putravata. Okay. Anyway, this is just small information. We will talk about all this in detail later, Balavat declension and all. So here Putravat is indeclinable. Putram is Ditya Vibhakti. Sorry, Mitravat, not Putravat. Kshamita. Here Mitravat is not Putravat. Mitravat, like a friend. Mitravat, like a friend, you treat the son. Shodashe Varshe Prapte. When the son attains the age of 16, treat him like a friend. Okay. So Lalayet Kriyapadam. Panchavarshani, what is the Pratipadikam?
Panchavarsha.
Panchavarsha.
Panchavarsha. What linga?
Napunsakli.
Napumsakalinga, Palashabdavat. What Vibhakti, what Vachanam?
1 3 2 3.
No, it can't be 1 3. How can be 1 3? If the 1 3
Seven.
shouldn't be the Kriyapadam also Bhagavachanam. Lalayanti should be.
Correct.
2, 3.
It is 2 3. It is 2 3. So Putram Panchavarshani Lalayati. Putram Dashavarshani Talayati. Converting into present tense. Shodashe Varshe Prapte Putram Mitravat Acharati. Acharet is Acharati. One must read. Okay.
But Sharanji, it doesn't tell what to do between 10 to 16.
10 to?
10 to 16.
You just keep quiet. Don't do anything. That's all. Swaravyayam Swarganakat Tritivatradashalayah.
Swaravyayam Swarganakat Trivatridashalayah.
Suraloko Divo Dve Striyam Klibe Tribhishtapam.
Suraloko Dyodivau Dvesyanti Trivishtapam.
Amara Nirjara Devas Tridasha Vibudha Surah.
Amara Nirjara Devas Tridasha Vibudhas Surah.
Suparvanas Sumanasas Tridivesha Divo Kasaha.
Suparvanas Sumanasas Tridiveshadivaukasaha.
Aditeya Divishado Lekha Aditi Nandanaha.
Aditeya Divishado Lekha Aditi Nandanaha.
Aditya Hribavo Swapna Amartya Amritandhasaha.
Aditya Ribhavo Sapna Amartya Amritantasaha.
Riddhiradaicha
Viradaicha Adendgunaha.
Iko Guna Vriddhi
Iko Gunavriddhi.
Nadhatalopa Ardhadhatuke
Dhatulopa Ardhadhatuke.
Niticha
Nitya
Didhi Vevitam
Vidhivedam.
Halonantara Sanyogaha
Halonantara Sanyogaha.
Mukhanasika Vachano Nunasikaha
Mukhanasika Vachanotunasikaha.
Tulyasya Prayatram Savarnam
Tulyasya Prayatnam Savarnam.
Najhalau
Najalau.
Idude Dvivachanam Pragrigyam
Idude Divachanam Pragrihyam.
Adasomat
Adasomat.
She
She
Nipatayeka Janang
Nipatayeka Janang.
Ot.
Ot.
So here Pragrigyam, the Sanya, we have seen. Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Ekaranta, form of the dual of the Shabdas, any Shabda that enjoys Sanya Pragrigyam. Called Pragrigya Sandhi. Pragrigya Sandhi, nothing happens, no Sandhi happens.
Prakriti
So when
Bhava.
Prakriti Bhava. When Dvivachanam, Rupam is there, that we don't do Sandhi. Like Hari plus Iti.
Guru.
Hari plus Iti, Hari plus Iti, Hari Iti. That don't do Sandhi. Hari is there. Right? So we cannot do Sandhi there. Right? We have seen already that that
Yes.
Only with the ending of E, U, and A.
Yes.
yes, ikara, ikara, ukara, ekara of the Dvivachanam is important. Vachanam also don't forget.
Vivachan.
It is Dvivachanam, Dvivachana Rupa. It should be in a Dvivachanam, not any Vachanam, Dvivachanam.
Harihi Hari.
Guru Gu Guru, Rama Rame, right? All this. Okay. Takarantah asmat shabdah trishulingeshu samana rupah.
Takarantah asmad shabdah lingeshu samana rupah.
Aham havam vayam.
Aham
Avam vayam.
Mama abham no asmanah.
Avamnau asmanah.
Maya abhabhyam asmabhihi.
Maya avabhyam asmabhihi.
Maghyam me abhabhyam no asmabhyam nah.
Mahyam me avabhyam nau asmabhyam.
Mat abhabhyam asmat.
Mat avabhyam asmat.
Mama me avayogo no asmakam nah.
Mama me avayoho no asmakam nah.
Mayi avayogo asmasu.
Mayi avayoho asmasu.
Dakarantah ishmat shabdah trishulingeshu samana rupah.
Dakarantah yushmat shabdah trishulingeshu samana rupah.
Tvam yavam yuyam.
Tvam vam yuyam.
Tvam tva yavam vam ishman vaham.
Tvam va yuvam vam ushman vah.
Tvaya yavabhyam ishmabhihi.
Tvaya yuvam yushmabhihi.
Tubhyam te yavabhyam vam ishmabhyam vaham.
Tubhyam te yuvabhyam vam ushmabhyam vah.
Tat yavabhyam ishmat.
Tvat yuvabhyam tat.
Tavate iva yogo vam ishmakam vaham.
Tavate yuvayogo vam ushmakam vah.
Tvayi iva yogo ishmasu.
Tvayi yuvayogo ushmasu.
Nakarantah pullingah rajan shabdah.
Nakarantah pullingah rajan shabdah.
Raja rajano rajanah.
Raja rajano rajanah.
Rajanam rajano rajnyah.
Rajanam rajano rajnyah.
Rajnya rajabhyam rajabhihi.
Rajnya rajabhyam rajabhihi.
Rajye rajabhyam rajabhyah.
Rajnye rajabhyam rajabhyah.
Rajnyah rajabhyam rajabhyah.
Rajnyah rajabhyam rajabhyah.
Rajnyah rajnyoho rajnyam.
Rajnyah rajnyoho rajnyam.
Rajni rajani rajnyoho rajasu.
Rajni rajani rajnyoho rajasu.
Rajan rajano rajanah.
Rajan rajano rajanah.
Karin Shabda is simple. Only Kari need to know. After that, it is simple addition. Kari, Karino, Karinaha. Karinam, Karino, Karinaha. So like that it is. Depend, it is simple. Okay. So Saptami also, Karini you take, Karin don't take. When it is in Veda, it will come Karini, Karinoho, Karishu. All these Shabdas you can practice. Okay. Now, Atman Shabda is important. Same as Rajan, only the difference is here we have an that a preceded by a conjunct. So therefore, a will not become lopa, will not go when it enjoys bas and ya. So therefore, atmanaha, atmana iti. Understand this also. Nakarantaha pullingaha atman shabdaha.
नकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः आत्मन् शब्दः
Atma atmano atmanah.
आत्मा आत्मानौ आत्मानः
Atmanam atmano atmanah.
आत्मानम् आत्मानौ आत्मनः
Atmana atmabhyam atmabhihi.
आत्मना आत्मभ्याम् आत्मभिः
Atmane atmabhyam atmabhyah.
आत्मने आत्मभ्याम् आत्मभ्यः
Atmanah atmabhyam atmabhyah.
आत्मनः आत्मभ्याम् आत्मभ्यः
Atmanah atmanoho atmanam.
आत्मनः आत्मनोः आत्मनाम्
Atmani atmanoho atmasu.
आत्मनि आत्मनोः आत्मसु
Atman atmano atmanah.
आत्मन् आत्मानौ आत्मानः
Last class we saw Vritra Han Shabda. Nakaranta Shabda. Vritra Han. This also like Karin Shabda. How is it like Karin Shabda? In what sense? Anyone? Vritra Han also Karin Shabda, right?
But Upada Dirgha happens only in the Asambuddhi.
Only for Asambuddhi. So it means one only, right? It happens only for one. What about other places? Doesn't happen. Therefore, in that sense, it is like Karin Shabda. So, Vritraha, Upada Dirgatvam happens ha. Whereas, au, just out. Swarnamasthana only, but Upada Dirgatvam doesn't happen. Even though it is anta, but it is Upada Dirgatvam happens only for one. In that sense, it is same or similar to Karin, right? In fact, that is what it is. Then, because it is therefore, when the Vritrahan enjoys Basanya, what happens there? When Vritrahan enjoys Basanya,
The akara gets lopa.
Akara is dropped. In that sense, it is like Rajan Shabda. It's a combination of these two, right? Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam is like Karin. And for Bha, you know what is Bha is?
Yes.
When Asranama Sthana Ajarya Samasana Pratyaya follows, Pratipadikam enjoys Sanya Bha. That is 2, 3, 3, 1, 4, 1. In this document, everything is mentioned. You have this document already. So that A Lopaha happens. A is Akara of the of the Basanyaka Vritrahan Shabda. That A goes away. Therefore, what happens? Then Hakara, Nakara comes. Right? When Hakara is followed by Nakara, that Nakara should of the part of the Pratipadikam. Yes or no? The Nakara is a part of the Pratipadikam. That Nakara follows Hakara. Then what happens?
Hakara is replaced
Yeah.
by.
When Hakara is followed by Nakara, the Hakara becoming Gakara. This is one thing. Yeah, this happens. So Vritrahan. Then follow, this is by the pratyaya is as, therefore you get Vritragnaha, right? Now the question here, this is one thing we have done. So Hakara replaced by Kakara, that thing happens. The special thing for this Hakara becoming Gakara. So Hakara becoming Gakara happens when Hakara is followed by Nakara. It's a special rule. You can note that rule. It has nothing to do with, the Shabda. It's a general rule. Wherever it's applicable, you have to apply. That's why we have Anti, Hataha, Gnanti, even in Kriya Padam also. So this is a separate rule. Just note that. Now, the question here is why Natvam doesn't happen. So for that, we have seen. For that, we say, then Vritra, the Purva Padam, Han is the Uttara Padam. In the Uttara Pada, that A of Han is dropped. Therefore, Uttara Padam doesn't have a vowel, no more vowel here. Right? Vowel is not there. When vowel is not there, then Natvam will not happen. It means only when the vowel is there in the Uttara Pada and the Nimitta for Natvam is there in the Purva Padam. In Purva Padam, there should be Repa, Rikara or Shakara. And Nakara, which is a part of the Pratipadikam, is present in the Uttara Padam. And only when the Uttara Padam has a vowel, then this Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam. That is what has happened in 1-2, 1-3, 2-1, and 2-2. In other places, like here, 2-3 and all, where the A is dropped, Uttara Padam doesn't have a vowel. Therefore, there is no question of Natvam happening. You understand? Right? This is what I said in the last class. Is it clear?
Yes.
So, now, you tell me this Natvam, as I told, a lot of rules are there. We cannot know everything. We will learn only what is required for us. So, here this is not required. All this is going to summarize all Natvam, not now, later. This is not required for us now. But you tell me what is the general rule for Natvam to happen?
Repa.
End of bracket.
So, Repa or Rikara or Shakara. These are the Nimitta, right? Which will cause
Nakara will be
Apadanta Nakara. It's very important. Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam when?
Preceded by
Immediately
Repa or
preceded.
Shakara in the same padam.
By
So
Repa,
when-
Shakara, Rikara.
When preceded by Repa, Rikara or Shakara, right? When
And
preceded by
even
Repa,
or Shakara.
that is the next one. Repa, Rikara or Shakara. Anyone. Repa or Rikara. Rikara stands for R also, right? Or Shakara. Then Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam provided. Apadanta Nakara already I said, therefore not provided. Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam. This is the one that we know. Yes or no?
Yes.
Udaharanam, Ramena, Arina, Guruna, all those are examples. Right? Guruna, Apadanta Nakara, Harina. Now we say, when preceded by Repa, Rikara, Shakara, Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam even when intervened by. Even when there are letters in between. Even when intervened by what
At.
letters? At,
Ku, Pu,
Pu,
Num,
Num, Num is
Ang.
Numagama, and Ang is Upasarga, Ang Upasarga. We don't know that. Don't worry about that. Context will come, we will see. At is At Pratyahara. Ku, Kavarga letter. Even when intervened by. Example, you tell me example.
Narena, Kumarena, Kumarena.
This is actually this example should come here. Because this is no wrong example here. Then preceded by Repa, we have to give some other example. So I'll give the example of
Ramana,
Pitrunam, right? That is the
Ramanam.
example. Ru is that immediately, that's the example. Here, not,
Ramanam, Ramanam.
no, not Ramana. Ramana will come here.
Oh.
At.
Sorry,
Yes,
Ramana will come here.
Yes, it's correct.
Ramana will come here. Here, Pitrunam or Matrunam will come here because Ru is preceding immediately Apadanta Nakara. Okay. Please note this. This is Ramen and all. Here Repa is here intervened by these letters. Now we say, and also another important condition is that. But okay.
Karna?
Huh?
Karna?
No. Sorry?
The example Karna?
Yeah, Karna also you can take.
Karna.
But Karna we have to see what Dhatu is. Originally, if it is Nakara. One more condition is there. What is important condition?
The Refa
Can
follows.
also be part of Avaya.
No. When preceded by Repa, Rikara, Shakara, then Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam.
Immediately, like
No,
That was okay.
what you said
When
earlier.
preceded immediately, that is understood here. Okay, immediately I will write. That is not okay. That is understood.
Okay.
It is within the same padam. That is important.
Within the
Within
same.
the
same padam.
same padam. When preceded by Repa, Rikara or Shakara, then Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam. Within the same padam. Right? For both these conditions, within the same padam here also. Within the same padam and preceded by.
Yep.
But last class we saw the example Vritrahan. Vritrahan is a compound. It's a compound. We don't know what compound that. We don't have to worry about that. What compound, where Upapada Samasa it is. All those are not written. Vritran Hatavan. Iti. That is the meaning. The one who has killed Vritra. Vritrahan is a compound. So it means the compound also it is possible. Though it is said with the same padam, Samasta padam also it is possible. Okay. So therefore here, in the context of, in the Samasta padam, in the compound, when the Purva padam means, compound means it must have at minimum two words, right?
Yes.
And only it's a compound. Purva padam must be there, Uttara padam must be there. Purva padam is the first word. When the Purva padam has the nimitta for causing natvam. What is the nimitta for causing natvam? Repa, Rikara or Shakara. And the Purva padam has got Repa, Rikara, Shakara. They are the nimitta, right?
Yes.
Then the Uttara padam having
Vowel.
Uttara padam, if the Uttara padam is Ekach means Uttara padam is one vowel to Uttara padam. Then it will happen. Then the Uttara padam, which is Ekach Uttara padam, which is Ekach. Ekach means one vowel. One vowel must be there. Only one vowel is allowed. Ekach Uttara padam. Uttara padam is Ekach. Then Natvam will happen. There also Natvam will happen. This is a rule. Don't probe into further in this. This is not the stage. This is just giving the rule. The compound, when the Purva padam has the nimitta, Repa, Rakara, Shakara, then the Uttara padam, which is Ekach, if the Uttara padam, okay, and if the Uttara padam which is Ekach, then also Nattam will happen. Example, Vritrahan. Here, Vritra is the Purva padam, Han is the Uttara padam. In the Purva padam, nimitta is there. In the Uttara padam is Ekach. Then Nattam will happen. That is why when Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows, where Akara doesn't go away, right? Akara is there. Therefore, Uttara padam has got one vowel. Therefore, Nattam happens. In the case of one man, there is no Nakara. Don't worry about that. It's like, Upara Dirghatam happen, Nakara drops. Therefore, Vitraha. And here, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, that is Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, right? So, therefore, there what happens, the Uttara padam has got one vowel. So, therefore, the Nakara, which is not at the end of the padam, will undergo natvam, and the nimitta is there in the Uttarapadam. Therefore, hanau, hanaha, hanam, hanau. What about Asranamastana Pratyaya, Ajadi Asranamastana Pratyaya, where Uttarapadam, which is Ekach, that Ach is dropped. Therefore, Uttarapadam doesn't have Ekach. Therefore, you cannot apply Natva Vidhi. When the Uttarapadam doesn't, the condition is what? Uttarapadam is Ekach. Ekach is gone, but the vowel is gone. Because Ananta, that Akara is dropped when the Pratipadikam enjoys Bhasagya. For 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, right? Etc. Therefore, since Ekach, the vowel is not there, therefore Nattam cannot happen. That is why we don't have Murdanya Nakara in the 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 5, 1, etc. Okay. Understand? So, in the Uttarapadam, we have only Hakara, Nakara. A is dropped. Vowel A is dropped. Therefore, Nattam cannot happen. Another rule is the Hakara replaced by Kakara. That is a different rule. So, that will apply. Replace Hakara by Kakara. Therefore, Vritragni. We have this. And add the Pratyaya to this. You get the form. 2, 3 Vritragnaha. 3, 1 plus Ta, A, Vritragna. 4, 1 Ye, Vritragne. 5, 1 As, Vritragnaha. 6, 1 Vritragnaha. 6, 2 Os, Vritragnoho. And 6, 3 Vritragna. 7, 1 Vritragni or Vritrahani. Here we have an optional form like Rajan, Rajani. So, like Rajani, where what happens that A doesn't become Lopa, doesn't go away. Therefore, the Uttarapada vowel is there. Therefore, Nattam happens Vritrahani. And 7, 2 Vritragnoho. This is how you have Nakara as it is. Dante Nakara doesn't undergo Nattam. I will derive one Shabda. I gave you, in fact, this homework. I will derive one Shabda. What Shabda you want me to derive? I copy pasted. Vritrahan Shabda, which is already explained this. Vritrahan in the last class. I gave some example. Vritrahan and for Abhyasa. We have Brahmahan, Brunahan, Atmahan, Shatruhan also you can take. Shatrugnaha, if you get right. Shatruhan. Yeah. Okay, Shatruhan is not Shatruhan. It's not, this word is not there. Shatruhan may be separate, not, there's nothing to do with Shatrugnaha. Okay. Anyway, so which one?
Grahin.
Huh?
Grahin.
Who says
Grihini.
this?
This is Usha.
Grihin. It has nothing to do with Hanch Ananta.
No,
We're talking
Grahin.
about-
Grahin is there, no?
What Grihin?
I mean, you have told these words actually.
This one, Grihin.
Dirga Darshan, Grahin, Dehin.
We are not talking about any Akaranta. We are talking about Hananta, that is Han, and ending with an Akara.
Okay, sorry.
Context is not that. So let me take Brunahan, for example. Brunahan plus Su. Step by step you do what? So what will happen to Supratyaya? Which is Ekal Pratyaya, right?
It becomes Lopa.
Before becoming Lopaha, do the Dirgatma,
Gives
that
that,
don't drop it. When Tranamasana Pratyaya, Asambuddhi Su follows, what will happen to Nakaranta Shabda? Like Rajan become Raja,
Pada
Karan
becomes
become
Pada
Kari,
becomes Dirga.
Pada become
Nakara,
Dirga.
Lopa.
Therefore, Vritrahan.
then Nakara drops.
Nakara Lopa.
Then Sakara is
Sakara
dropped.
Lopa.
After that only. This is Apratya Ekal Pratyaya, that is dropped, following a consonant. That is dropped. Then we have Vritrahan. Then Nakara also dropped. Therefore, Vritraha you get. Right? Like Raja. Very easy.
Brunaha.
Yes. Brunaha. Now it is Brunaha. The dot is the Shabda is Brunahan. Brunaha. So this already is that, not required. So Brunahan, then Brunahan plus Au. Au is what Pratyaya?
Sarvanam.
Sarvanamasthana pratyaya.
Namaskar. Yeah. So directly.
Therefore, Brunahan, that will, what will happen to, will it go away?
Nothing will happen.
Nothing
Nothing will
will
happen. Only when Asarvanamasthana pratyaya, Ajadi, then only A will go. That is why I ask every time, what is pratyaya? Nothing happens. I'm just showing A is there. A is there means why I'm showing this, because this is Uttarapada. Uttarapada is Ekach. One voweled Uttarapada is there. Therefore, this Nakara, which is not at the end of the Padam, is eligible for Nattam to happen, provided the letters which are there, intervening letters, are allowable letters. And Nimitta is there in the Purva Pada. You understand? Bakara, Repa is there. Repa is the Nimitta. And in the Uttarapadam, the vowel is still there. So it's one vowel to Uttarapadam. And Nakara, not at the end of the Padam. And what are the letters intervening? U allowed. Right?
Yeah.
And this Bruna, that Nakara is that this is also, this the word itself is, this is Bakara, Repa, then Ukara, then Nakara, Brunahan. But I think this is this Nakara, which is Ku, Chu. We have got Ku and Pu. This Nakara is not there as part of the intervening letter. Is it there in Brunahan? Okay. So this Nakara, which is at letter, no, not Ku, not Pu. Okay, 1 minute. I think here Nattam will not happen then. Because this Nakara, which is there intervening letter, not part of the Pratyahara. It is not in Ku, not in Pu, not in Num. And so therefore Nattam cannot happen. So this is a different example. Anyway, Nattam will not happen. Don't do Nattam of this. So you will have Bru, Bruna, Anu. Nattam doesn't happen. Please note this.
So it has to be immediately preceded by this at. Kupu.
Immediately, not by immediately.
Not necessarily.
Intervened by,
not immediately preceded.
yeah,
Okay.
intervened by the letters.
Okay.
Intervened by letters, which allowable letters are at, Ku, Pu. So I've taken a, okay, example is fine, but the thing is, Nattam will not happen.
Who is there, right? I was. Who
is at letter? What about Nakara?
It is not.
Should not be there.
Bakara, Repa, and then Ukara, then
Yes.
Nakara, then Akara, then Hakara, which is in the Uttarapadam.
Yes.
And Apadanta Nakara is there. This Nakara, which is in the Uttarapadam,
Because of
Ekach,
Nakara,
because of Nakara, Nattam cannot happen.
not
This
happen.
is
Correct.
But
not
who
allowable letter.
Okay. Oh, it. Okay. But
Yeah.
I can't look at the other letters if there is one, because there is
What?
who also is intervening, right? I can't take like that.
Like
Who is intervening?
Correct.
Okay, what about Nakara?
It is not. But
Is it allowable letter? No.
no, even if there is
Therefore-
one non-allowable letter, we cannot do. I'm just asking.
Yes,
what I
that's what
mean.
allowable letters are told.
Mm.
Then other letters come, it will not happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Then what is the point in Nattam? Then everyone Nattam should happen, right? Okay. Anyway, this example I thought of giving this example where Nattam happens. But anyway, Nattam doesn't happen here. There is no special rule here. So that one will never apply at all. So it's easy, in fact. Did you try? Only when you have tried, you will come to know this. So this is not a, I mean, our example for this context. Anyway, but since I have taken, let me complete. So because Nakara is a more than Nakara, which is not permissible letter, there is no question of Nattam happening at all. Therefore, Shabda becomes simple now. It's very easy, even otherwise also. So Brunahan plus just, what will happen? Has anybody tried this Shabda? If you have tried and have made Nattam,
Yeah.
correct it.
I
If you have
did.
made Nattam, it will not. Because of these letter Nakara, which is not allowed. It is not permissible letter. Only when you do, you will come to know this. Huh? So, okay.
But
Brunahan plus just, what will be the
Sharanji,
form?
the same thing will happen for that other example also. Brahma.
Other example also. Other example, it's Atmahan, there is no question of Nattam happening because there is no Nimitta at all.
That's it. In Brahmahan,
And
Makara is not in the.
Makara is there. Pu, it will happen. Why not? In fact, we will take the Brahman Shabda also. Okay, otherwise I will do both Brahmahan and Brunahan, both. Let us see. Brunahan is I have done. Brunaha. What about Brahmahan? Brahmahan will be Yasu Aprutekal Pratyaya, Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows, Upada Dirgatvam, then with Pratyaya, Aprutekal
Nakara.
Pratyaya drops, then you have Brahmahan, become Brahmaha. This is one, right? Then
Brahma.
1, 2. Brunahan already have derived, where Nattam doesn't happen. Please note. So
Brahma.
same thing for Brahmahan. Brahmahan is Brahmahan plus how is Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. So what will happen to nothing will happen. Just to show you that Uttarapadam has got Ekach, one bubble. Ekach Uttarapadam it is. Therefore, it is eligible for Natvam, provided Nimitta is there and the letters which are intervening are allowable. Remember, okay. So Bakara, Repa, Akara, Hakara, Makara are permitted. Yes or no?
Yes.
Here, Hakara covered in At Pratyahara and Makara, which is a part of Ku, and Hakara, of course, it is there in At, and A is also allowed. And Nakara, which is Apadanta Nakara. Now what will happen? Brahmahan will become Brahmahan, Dantya, Mudanya Nakara. Dantya will be Brahmahano. It will happen here. In this case, it will happen. Did you try anyone? You have tried? Then you know where it happens, where does it happen. So in 1-3, what happens? Brunahan plus just. Nothing happens. Already I've done Brunahan. Apadanta Nakara, but there is the Nimitta is there, but the letter which is Nakara not allowed. Permitted. Is not permitted. Therefore, Nattam will not happen. For Brahmahan, it would be Brahmahan plus just followed by Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. So no change happens here. Only changes Nattam alone. So Apadanta Nakara. In the Uttarapadam, we have Repa, Bra, Bakara, Repa is there, and between the letters are allowed letters. Therefore,
Brahma.
Nattam happens, you will have Brahmahanaha. Is it clear, all of you? I'm taking both the Shabdas, I'm showing the contrast. In one Nattam happens, in other one Nattam doesn't happen. This is 1-3. Is it clear, all of you? Follow?
Yes.
One question is the ha is there, that's an allowed letter.
Pratyahara is important. Every class we chant Ayun Rule
At.
Evam at.
Oh, yes. Correct. Yes. At it comes.
So 2-1. Brunahan plus What is the Rupam? Will Nattam happen?
No.
Will not happen
Because
because
Nakara is.
Nakara is there.
Nakara, which is not permitted, therefore Nattam will not happen. Therefore, it will be
Brunahanam.
Anam.
Brunahanam. Right? What about Brahma?
Nam is
Brahmahan.
Natvam happens.
Bruna, Nakara is missing. Yeah, sorry.
This
And
is
here, Brahmahan plus
Brahmahanam.
Brahmahan plus
Brahmahan.
Uttarapadam,
Hanam.
Ekach Uttarapadam,
Yes,
as
will happen.
Apadanta Nakara, Nimitta is here, and
Nattam
allowable
happens.
letters are there in between. Therefore, it will happen. Therefore,
Brahmanam.
Brahma,
Hanam.
right? Then out. Out is same as already we did 1-2.
Yes.
Same as that only. So you copy paste. I'll copy paste, but you do it. 1
Kalakiriya. There.
I just copy paste it. That is 2, 2. For this. From 2, 3 onwards starts what? Basanya. So first let us take Bru Nahan. Bru Nahan plus Shas. Shas is Asranamastana Pratyaya, Ajadi Asranamastana Pratyaya. It will then this Pratipadikam enjoys what sanya?
Huh.
Basanya.
Awesome.
Ending with an. Therefore, Akara will become
Gha.
Lopaha. Yes or no?
But in this case, it won't.
In this case, it will happen or not?
No, it won't
Tell
happen.
me. Why?
It's like the Karim Shabda.
Akara.
Huh? Who said it's like Karim Shabda? Confusing both, huh?
Oh, sorry, it's my mistake.
We are talking about bus, sir.
Sorry, my mistake.
Only in the case of Atman doesn't happen when A is preceded by a conjunct and that conjunct also ending with Vakara Makara. Okay, see, I'm telling all these rules so that declination, no, you can memorize it easily. If this is difficult, just memorize, I would say. This is not difficult. Only certain rules, 2 or 3 rules you need to know. Then becomes easy. We have been dealing with Rajan for many classes. In fact, Rajan and Karin must be, Atman must be thorough. Then extending the same thing here also. Atman, in the case of Atman, when Bhasanya, when the Atman enjoys a Bhasanya, Akara doesn't drop. In the case of Rajan, it drops. That you understand, right? But here, that Akara of the An, is it preceded by a conjunct? No. Therefore, Akara will drop only. When it drops, therefore, Hakara and Nakara comes together now. So, by a special rule,
Gha.
that is not connected to anything, the Hakara is replaced by Gakara. So, we have Gakara and Nakara. Now, question comes, this Nakara, Apadanta Nakara, will undergo Natvam. Anyway, here there is no question of because Nakara, which is that letter is not allowed. That is there. Therefore, there is no question of. Therefore, you have Brunagnaha. Directly, I am writing the form. Okay, I am adding everything. Brunagnaha. In the case of Brahmahan, okay, Brahmahan plus Shas. Brahmahan plus Shas. There, what happens here? Same thing. Akara of the Bhasanyaka Anga will drop when followed by Ajadi Asranamastana Pratyaya. Please remember this. It will not drop that Akara of An only when A of this is preceded by a conjunct. Here what we have?
We have a vowel.
Here, before A of An, Akara is there. It's not a conjunct.
Yeah.
Therefore, Akara must drop. After dropping in Uttarapada, we don't have a vowel. Apadanta Nakara is there, but it doesn't have a vowel. Apadanta Uttarapadam having no vowel, and Apadanta Nakara is there, and Nimitta is there causing Natvam, but the condition is it must be one voweled Uttarapada. It is not there. Therefore, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Therefore, Natvam cannot happen. Only this Hakara replaced by Kakara will happen. Therefore, by that we get Brahmagnaha. Sarupa. Is it clear?
Yes.
This is the same thing which is what we have done in Vritragnaha. Other forms can you do or you want me to do it? You have to try and only you have to do it. With paper, pencil, you have to literally do it. Then only you will get. Okay, you tell me the rule. When Akara of An will drop. Akara of An will drop. When it will drop.
When it is not a conjunct consonant.
Not
Number
precede.
one condition is when, first of all, when followed by
Apadanta.
Or you can say when it enjoys Bhasanya, or when followed by, anyway you can answer both the same.
Ajadi Sarvanamastana Pratyaya.
When followed by Ajadi Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. Otherwise we can say when the Anga enjoys
Bhasa.
Bhasanya. Both are same only, right?
Yes.
This is one.
Ajadi Asarvanamasthana?
Sorry. Yeah. Ajadi Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. Yes. Okay. And in the case, and when it will not drop, Akara of An will not drop. When
It's a conjunct consonant.
when followed by Ajadi Asranamasthana Pratyaya, fine. But when preceded by, when Akara of An is preceded by a conjunct, that also is the condition is. And here, in fact, here you can write, that is, when followed by Ajadi Asranamasthana Pratyaya, it will drop, provided the Akara is not provided. Okay, I'll write a separate rule, provided. Even Akara of An will not drop.
The An is preceded by.
This is a general case. When followed by Ajadi Asranamasthana Pratyaya will drop. But when it will not drop, when it is preceded by, when A of An
Is preceded by.
is preceded by
Conjunct
a
consonant.
conjunct. By a conjunct ending with
Makara or
Makara or Vakara.
Akara or Vakara. The condition is important. That is that A of An of the Anga. Anga is Basangika Anga. Please note. An of, I'm writing here, when An A of An of Ba. I'm not writing Asranamasthana Ajadi, but you can understand. When A of An of Ba is preceded by a conjunct ending with Makara Vakara, then it will not drop. These two rules, remember, this is important.
one will drop.
This is for the Bhasanya. Bhasanya is, which is 2, 3, 3, 1.
Followed by Ajadi.
Followed by Ajadi Asranamasthana Pratyaya. Only this is alone you need to remember. Bhasanya alone, these 2 points. And for Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, when Asambuddhi Su follows, Asambuddhi Su, 2 things happens. Number 1, Upada,
Dirgha.
Becomes the
Upada Dirgatvam. This is number 1. Upada Dirgatvam happens. And followed by Asambuddhi Su. This is number 1. Next is, what is the other one? Asambuddhi Su means 1, 1. Upada Dirgatvam, then the Nakara drops. Lopaha, Nakara Lopaha Bhavati. Right? These 2 things happen for 1, 1. Asambuddhi Su.
And then the Su drops.
Of course, that is not understood. That's when Nakara Lopaha. Su drops, it's a common rule. Not only for this, even in Marut and all we have seen. Upada Dirgatvam and Nakara Lopaha. This rule you remember. This is for 1, 1. Right? And this is for Bhasanya.
Nakara
Then-
Lopaha, when it is, when Pratipadikam has that Nakara.
Yes, that's understood. Yeah, we are dealing with only that. So Nakara
Okay.
Lopaha happens.
Okay.
So Raja, Kari, Atmaha, Brunaha, Vritraha, Ha, all ending with
Nakara.
Akara, Upada Dirgatvam, therefore A is there.
But
Right?
before
And we are talking
that-
about only Ananta. We are talking about Ananta. Inanta, now what happens? For Inanta, okay, this is Anantam in general, right? Okay, Inanta,
But
what
before
about
that,
Inanta Shabda?
it will be Sakara.
For Inanta as well as Ananta, this also you can include. For Inanta and Ananta, what happens? Sambuddhisu, Asambuddhisu, Padadirgatvam and Nakaralopa is common. This 1, 1 is common.
8, 1.
1, 1 is common for both.
Harin becomes Kari.
That is Ananta, 1, 2, 1, 3 also, what will happen? Upada Dirgatvam, Nakaralopa will not happen, but Upada Dirgatvam happens. So this is something special for See, when followed by Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, when followed by Upada Dirgatvam happens for Ananta. Therefore, out, just, out. Even for 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, Upada Dirgatvam happens for Ananta. Sambuddhi is.
Sambuddhi. Not
Yes.
Asambuddhi alone. For Sambuddhi, it doesn't happen.
Upada Dirgatvam, Nakara Lopa will not happen because it is not at the end. So, this is 1, 1. And Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, when we say it is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. And for Bhasanya, this point you have to remember. This is for Ananta. For Inanta, only when Asambuddhi Su follows Upada Dirgatvam, Nakara Lopa. When other Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows, nothing happens. So it is simple. Right? Inanta as well as Ananta. But Ananta, something special we have. What is the special? When if it is Bhasanya, then Akara of An. What will happen? Akara of An will drop when followed by Ajadiya Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. And it will not drop. That is common. Anyway, that we don't have any such shabda. Don't worry about that. Akara of An will drop and followed by Ajadi. That rule is common. Right? Therefore, like Rajan, it will follow. Don't worry about if suppose it's preceded by Vakara, we don't have any such shabda. We have to invent such shabda. Not required. In case of Ananta, some special rule is there where Akara is replaced by Kakara. When Akara is followed by Akara. It's a special rule. This is nothing to do with Nakaranta Shabda. It's a special rule. It's applicable wherever it is applicable. This is the example for Vishwatomukha. Alpaksharam Asandigdam, then Arthavat. Sorry, Alpaksharam Asandigdam. Sarvata Vishwatomukha. Vishwatomukha, this rule is there. But it is universally. Wherever it is applicable, you have to apply it. So it's a special rule for Akara. Special rule for Akara. You have the rule like this, then apply, you get the form. Akara will be replaced by Kakara when Akara is followed by Nakara. Right?
But what will happen in case of Janhavi?
Janhavi? Why suddenly Janhavi? It is Ananta.
It is not Inanta or Ananta.
It is Ikaranta Shabda. What does it do here?
Jan.
Let it, poor Janhavi, let it be like as it is. Let it disturb them.
His daughter must
Jibha.
It is, let it be.
daughter.
It is Ikaranta Shabda like Nadi Shabda.
Yes.
That's a scope for considering all the words and getting confused. That choice is yours. You consider only what we are discussing. These points you remember, then you can derive the shabdas, whatever shabdas we have seen so far. Is it clear? For Ananta Shabda, example for Ananta, Rajan, Atman, Vritrahan, Brunahan, Brahmahan, whatever you take. When Asambuddhisu is 1, 1. Upada Dirgatvam Nakara Lopa happens. Yes or no? This is common for even for Inanta, Ananta also. That is why copy paste are the same thing. And when Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya follows, Upada Dirgatvam happens. That doesn't happen for Inanta or Hananta. Right? And when Bhasanya is there, then Akara of An will drop. When A is preceded by a conjunct ending with Makara Vakara, then it will not. It's very specific. Okay. I given one counter example for this. That is when preceded by conjunct, but not ending with Vakara or Makara. Example. Example. I given one example, counter example. What is the example, Giriji? You did homework. Okay. You should know. When you do analyze, what is the example I have given? You did the homework. You sent it to me personally also. That you remember more than.
Yes.
Here, Akara of An is preceded by what letter? Is it a
Dakara.
conjunct or not?
Conjunct, but
Yes.
ending in Dakara.
Yeah. Then,
Not ending in Makara.
so what will happen to akara now? Will it drop or not?
It will.
It will drop. Murdnaha, murdni, murdnyadayatna pranam. Astito comes in Gita, 8th chapter. Akara will drop in contrast to Atman. Now, what is Atman Shabdasya? Dvitiya Vyakti Bhagavachana. Please tell. Atman plus Shas.
Dviti Atmanaha.
Atmanah.
Atmanaha.
Akara of an preceded by a conjunct ending with Makara. Therefore, A will
Not drop.
not drop. Therefore,
Will
Atmanaha.
not drop.
What about Rajan?
It will.
Rajnya.
Rajnya.
Rajan plus Shas. Akara of
Naha.
an preceded by a
It go.
not conjunct at all. Therefore, will drop or not?
Drop.
Yes or no? Yes. Therefore, you have
Will drop.
Rajnya.
Will drop.
Yeah.
Drops. It drops. That only.
What about Murdhan? Murdhan plus Shas.
Doesn't drop.
Murdha.
An of Murdhan preceded by a conjunct, but a conjunct not ending with Vakara or Makara.
Okay. So
If
it
ending with the Vakara Makara, it will not drop. But here it is not. What does it mean?
It will drop.
It will drop.
Will drop.
Therefore, what
Murdhana.
form you get?
Murdhana.
Murdha.
Murdhanaha.
Murnava. Ayyo.
Understand? Ayayava. This
Said
comes.
I said something wrong.
Here it doesn't drop. Here also conjunct is that drops. That is why the condition is very clearly mentioned. Preceded by a conjunct ending with
Kara.
Vakara, Makara, it will not drop. It means if any other letter is there, it will drop. Yes or no?
Yes.
Homework panna. Nobody is doing homework. More than Shabda I gave once upon a time. Class I gave. After Atman, as a counter example to Atman, I gave this example. There's more than Shabda. Go through this. Then, okay, Inanta Shabda and Ananda Shabda. This is, in fact, this is very simple. It's not complicated at all. Only one Nattam happens that you need to know. Asambuddhisu follow, that is 1-1, Pradirigattam Nakara Lopa. Only that alone will happen. When other Saranamastana Pratyaya follows, Dirgattam will not happen. It's not mentioned here, right? Not happen. For Ananta and Hananta.
Nanta.
And Basanya, what will happen? Akara of An will drop.
Yeah.
And we have special rule for Hakara. You can call each other Gatvam. You can call by our name. Gatva Vidhi. That is special. Will apply. Nattam, yes. For that, we have seen Nattam is. Now come back to Nattam. Nattam is something special which happens. What does Nattam here? In the compound, when the Purva Padam has Repa, Rikara, Shakara, and if the Uttara Padam is Ekach, then also Nattam will happen. Example, Vritrahan will become Vritrahan plus Su. That is Pratama Bhakti one Ekavachana form is with the Pratama Bhakti or Ekavachana or Dvivachana, whatever it is. Vitra, okay, Pratama Bhakti, there is no Nakara. So I'll take the Vitrahanu. Dvivachanam, Pratama Dvivachanam example. Nattam happens here. Apadanta Nakara, Uttara Padam as having one vowel Ekach. Nimitta is there in the Purva Padam. And in between the letters are allowable, therefore happens. Counter example. See, you have to give 2 examples. This is Anvaya Udaharanam. Anvaya Udaharanam. Example in keeping with the rule. Vitireka Udaharanam. Counter example is. Tell me, what is Vitireka example?
Brunaha.
Yes. Counter example is Brunahan. There doesn't happen. There the Reka Udaharanam. Brunahan. There it is. Bru. Na, Anu, is it correct?
Hello.
Dante Nakara, counter example. Is it clear?
Even for Anvaya Udaharanam, we can consider Trinetra also, right?
Don't get into those compound, huh? Okay.
Okay.
That is different. We have not seen. Then what about Ramayana?
Same.
But Ramayana doesn't happen. We don't have Ramayanam. Sorry, Ramayanam, it happens. It's not Ramayanam, right?
Yes.
It happens. Why? We don't know why, what rule is. Why it happens? Uttarapadam has got three letters are there, three vowels are there. We said only one vowel to Uttarapada. Here got three. Sorry, Ayana. Here, Ayana. Rama, Ayana. Nimitta is here. Uttarapadam, Purvapadam, Repa is there. Uttarapadam, Ayana. It is Ekach. No, it is Anekach. Many vowels are there. Happens. There's some other rule. We don't know what it is. The same thing like Trinetra. Don't worry about that. We are not interested in that now. Nattam, as I said, there are 38 rules are there. You cannot know everything. Huh? So this alone you understand. This case it happens. So that is one Nattam Vidhi which is applicable in the context of Nakaranta Shabda. Please note. Nattam is applied. Okay, Nattam is Purapada having Nimitta. This is only for Hananta Shabda. Purvapada having Nimitta, and in Uttarapada Ekach Uttarapada Nakara will undergo Natvam. Purvapada having Nimitta, Ekach Uttarapada Nakara, Apadanta Nakara is understood. Ekach Uttarapada Apadanta Nakara will undergo Natvam. These rules you remember, the Shabda can be derived. You need to remember this. This is for Inanta, Hananta, and Pananta. We know the Nakaranta is time being it is done for Pullinga. Apumsakalinga and all we will see later.
Sharanji, regarding the Nat, the second where we are stating the allowable intervening letters, wouldn't it be better that if you use the intervening blocking letters, because if they come, we don't do it, right?
They come, we don't do it. They are allowable letters, right?
No, I mean allowable, instead of concentrating on the allowable letters, maybe if we have this blocking letters, then it's easier to do the Natvam, isn't it?
No, I
But
don't.
blocking letters are more. Which one you will remember?
All
It
are.
is easy to remember.
Sir.
Because
Less
from
or
what
more?
I 2 and other blocking letters, because even if there is one blocking letter, how many ever intervening letters are coming? If there's one blocking letter, then we don't do Natvam.
Yeah, but how many blocking letters are there? At, Pu, Num, and this is allowable. What about the blocking letters?
The
We have
rest.
to say, we have to say Nyam Pratyahara Nyam, fifth letter of all the class consonants. And that we have to remove fifth letter of this and fifth letter of this. How will you present in the form of the Pratyahara, sir? Pranil Maharaj, it's Alpaksharam Asamdigdam. So he has used correctly only. We can do only like this. Otherwise, how many sutras you have to write? You can understand. You can have in your brain as this understand. That's okay. But Pratyahara this is how we can do it. Simplify it.
Okay.
In our understanding, yes, fifth letter of all the class consonants except Kakara, Kavarga, and Pavarga, you have to understand like that. And Chavarga letters, Tavarga letters, not yet over. Then all the sibilants, you have to include all the sibilants also, which is easy. This is the block, huh? Not better, you can go by this. Allowable letters is better. Yes. Okay.
Shanti, one question, the Gatvam or whatever we name, that Ha becoming Gha, that happens within a pad, there are no other constraints for it.
No other thing is there.
Okay.
In our context, only this. When Hakara is followed by Nakara, Hakara replaced by Kakara. There are other places also where this will happen, that we don't require it now.
I think, Sharanji, that's what Krishnaswamy sir asked about Janhavi.
There is no question. Oh, Janhavi. Okay.
Ha and Na comes together there.
Yeah, that's why.
Why is it not Jaghnavi?
Okay. When akara is followed by akara, then you have to know the full rule. Okay, that's not required. Anyway, there is a sutra. Ho hante he ginyeshu. That by that rule, this is ha is there, right? This ha is. It is a not of the handatu. We are talking about handatu here. So the context is han, akara han. So not any other akara. That's the context, right? So han means what? Handatu only I written here.
Correct.
The context is akara of han. Okay, then I have to specify like that. Then only it becomes clear. Okay, akara of han. See, so many things I have to add. Then. Janavi doesn't happen. Yes. Okay, anyway, it's a good question. Yes. Here, Janavi is that han is not a han is not here. This is not a dhatu. Janavi is a name. And here han, no, this is not han dhatu. It's a word. Yes. Therefore, that hakara is of not han dhatu. Therefore, doesn't happen. So, hakara of han. I should write like this. Han. Is it now? Is it becomes clear? Because I took it for granted. It is understood. Ho hante he ginneshu. That is a sutra, in fact. Hakara of andatu alone, not any akara.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. That I took it for granted. Anyway, because I know sutram is there in my mind. But context is hakara only. Only we are discussing andatu only. Therefore, I took it for granted. Yes. It's a good question. Yes. But Nattum doesn't happen. Huh? That's what I think he asked me. Okay. Is it clear? This rules. See, you have to go through this and then you have to do it. Otherwise, I will do all the forms. Do you want me to do it? 2, 3. Then 3, 1. I will do 3, 1 or all forms I will do. But what will you do then? I will do only now Asvarnamasthana Pratyaya, one example I will do, and then with that I will stop. These forms are for your homework. Unless you do, you will not get the feel of it. You have to do it. You do for Bhrunahan and Brahmahan. So Bhrunahan plus Bhyam, Tritiya Vibhakti Dvivachanam. Now, this Anga, Pratipadikam, enjoy the Sanya.
Pada.
Sanya.
Nakara will
Drop.
Therefore, you have Bruna Abhyam. Simple.
Yeah.
In fact, when it comes to Aladi Asvarnamasthana Pratyaya, that is when Anga enjoys Basanya, it's easy. Similarly, Brahmahan, there, same thing. This enjoys Parasanya.
Yes.
Akara, the Nakara will drop.
Drops.
Therefore, you will have Brahmaha.
Brahma.
Therefore, Brahmaha. Yeah.
Yes.
So once we do 3, 2, 3, 3, 4 to 4, 3, 5, 3, and 7, 3, simple, same way.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Only Bhasanya I have done 1, and Padasanya I have done 1. So other forms you can try. If you have any questions, please ask. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, it's clear.
Then why don't you do it one example, your own, and send it to the group?
We'll send. We will.
Sure.
I
You
will
do Brunahan from the beginning, you do 1, 1 onwards,
Yes.
as well as Brahmahan also you do it. In fact, I gave Brunahan, Brahmahan, Atmahan, Shatruhan also you can do. But don't confuse with the Shatrugnaha. That is different. In fact, I thought of taking this. This is different. This is a Shatrugnaha is Akaranta Shabda, Pullinga Shabda, Shatrugnaha. Shatrum Hanti iti Shatrugnaha, referring to the person. Right? Do we have a Shatrugnaha, the word in the declension of Shatruhan? Yes or no?
No.
Do we have this word Shatrugnaha? Yes, we have. Where? The word Shatrugnaha.
Rama's brother.
2, 3.
Yeah, 2, 3, 2, 3 we have.
5, 1, 6, 1.
Yes, 5, 1, 6, 1 we have, but it doesn't refer to a person. 2, 3 is karma, object. 5, 1 is apadana. 6, 1 is shashti, sambandha. But Shatrugnaha, we are talking about a person. Shatrugnaha kadati. Shatrughan Singha, he eats. Then what Shatrugnaha is? It is Dvitiya Vibhakti? No, it's Prathama Vibhakti.
Yes.
Therefore, this is different.
Okay.
Don't think the Shatrugnaha is okay, this is a Shatrughan Shabda. No, it has nothing to do with Shatrughan Shabda.
Yes, sir.
Shatrughan Prathama Vibhakti will be what? Shatru?
No.
No. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Shatruha.
Shatruha. So it is Shatruha Kadati.
Okay.
Shatrugnaha Kadati is different. Akaranta Shabda. You understand?
Yes.
Even though the form is there in Shatrughan Shabda, but it is not same. I thought of taking this, but then I dropped. Okay, Shatrugnaha is something different. Okay. So you try, take this Shabda, Brahmahan, Brunahan, even Atmahan also. You can try. There is no question of Nattam at all, because Repa and all is not there at all. It will not happen. Whereas here, it is there. Nattam will happen.
Okay.
Shatruhan, Shatruhanau, Shatruha, Shatruhanau, Shatruhanaha. Okay. So, fine. You try this. You want this document? Again, I will resend this.
Yes.
Go through this. Please do. Remember the rules, whatever I said. You can have your notes and then where are the rules? The point I have mentioned here. I can copy paste this rule also. The group. I'll stop here. I'm copy pasting this rule and sending the document again to the group. Go through this. I'll modify the document for our understanding later. I'll send it to the group. See, if this rules helps you in memorizing the Shabda, please do. This is how, in fact, I remember the Shabda because all the rules are in my head. Otherwise, how many Shabdas you will memorize? Huh? You need to memorize some basic Shabda, Rama, Hari, Guru, etc. Rama. Okay, I understand. But how many Shabdas you will remember? It's better to remember these rules so that it become easy. If you know the rules, then all of the Shabdas fall in place. You can easily derive it. Okay, we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
ధన్యవాదాలు శరణ్జీ.
ధన్యవాదాలు శరణ్జీ.
Please do homework and send it to the group.
Okay, sir.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Dhanyavadaha. Chitra ji, class over.
No, suddenly the net stopped.
Okay, no problem.
Twice.
Yes. I send the document. Please try the Shabda. Do it in your leisure. That Vritrahan and Brunahan.